What did he do next? May 1985, clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kaijuu River. At sunset.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
What have we got?
I don't care that we lost. I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened. But I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me. And I'll change history.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's my duty to fight and protect the people. I have to save as many of them as I can. But what if it's impossible for me to go back? What if I'm trapped here?
Then you'd be pretty fuckaroonied.
Alright, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back.
He hasn't met
No matter what
modern day Chihiro, has he?
I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow. But it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
Sure. Let's have a look at the other stuff. Wait, is there more to think about here?
Despite a catastrophic loss,
Huh.
Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous.
Too prosperous? Why too prosperous?
Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. To think it ever become a reality. Why were just the Sentinel and I brought here? That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert. But I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats.
Indeed.
Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Our mother's terrible at sewing.
I remember reading that one.
I checked the library for any records of such a weapon. But in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US, not anywhere. What was that thing?
Sup?
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Iori-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here.
And that's your sister.
Isn't that... Hey, hold on!
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
You're Natsuno Minami, right? The one I met at the shrine. What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
Wait, first...
Where have you been?
A kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Who's the kind
Outdoors?
student? Because I would think it would be Juro, but then it's Natsuno that takes him to Juro, so it can't be Juro. So who is the kind student?
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes. I admit, she's bright, cheerful, attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to.
Okay. He's into her.
Hang on. This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up. But then again... I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah! Granny Tamao went on a trip. So Jiro-kun should be the only one home.
Should be.
The house does have a lot of rooms.
Granny Tamao?
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Karabe's house.
Karabe?
He's like, what? 1945, the Karabe house. Flashback, no way. Wow. Different vibe in 1945. What a difference 40 years makes, eh? I love the view outside. That's just a fence and a street in present day, right? That is very cool. Hello, Chihiro / Iori.
Managed to leave quite the dent.
Why? What happened?
Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you? Are you mad?
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. Now, come on out. So, how'd you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket? You must have been playing pretty rough.
The bunny was fighting, and it beat up giant ghosts. Cause the ghosts smash all the houses, and more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts. Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about them.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
Mistakes have been made.
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
Mm-hmm. I've been feeling much better lately. And I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that.
Yeah.
He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me.
Renya.
It's just that ever since I started taking it, I keep having strange dreams. But they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
The sirens.
This is bad. Turn on the radio.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded. Enemy is flying at low altitude. More air units to be expected. To prepare against the coming invasion. We ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Come on, Chihiro.
Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
You've got very important things to do in the future, which really means you need to not die
Are you
here.
home?
Okay, well, we've seen this.
Couldn't you have knocked first?
We saw this from Juro's perspective,
Come
right?
on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Oh, Minami-san. I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiji-san, our classmate? Wait, no way. Are you two?
Do you need something from him?
It's not what it looks like. This is just... you know... Natsuno-san?
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption. So this house is still standing.
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura.
So, it's kinda complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What? How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
The details don't matter. Just let him stay, alright?
Sure.
Thanks, see ya!
Bye.
Natsuno-san, is this...
It's fine, it's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
Have you told him where you live super close
There
by?
she goes. Well, this is awkward.
Little bit. Hello.
Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No, I shouldn't.
Yes, you should.
Your stomach thinks you should.
Exactly.
No, that was,
I'll go fix you a plate.
You're the best. I really like Megumi.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane. She must be with her mother's side of the family in Iwami.
Do you know my grandma?
Yes.
You do, huh? So then? How long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, alright. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Miura doesn't seem to be the
Thank you.
cause trouble type, you know.
There's a projection device where the radio used to be. It's been lightly remodeled, but it's the same house. I could have sworn it burned to the ground.
You thought wrong.
The damage on this pillar is missing. And it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Kurabe's house, then it should be right here.
Huh.
Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
What does that mean then? Oh, hello, 2188.
Back on my parents' property,
Is that Tamao,
there
Granny?
was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century. That humble little place stood for about 100 years. My grandfather often told me stories about it. Some of his fondest childhood memories were at that house.
That sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will, but all I have left are old photographs.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Thank you, Miura-san. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Kurabe, yes. We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Kurabe was born in the 21st century. She's 120 years old, right?
Yeah.
I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment, but she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem.
So something is wrong.
I need emotional support stat. And I need it from you.
Oh yeah?
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
Okay, now that is very interesting. That is very interesting. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? In the past, that pillar was dented. In the future, it is not dented and has not been replaced, implying it is not actually the same house. It looks like it's the same house, but it's not actually the same house. And then showing that little scene afterwards, way in the future, where he's saying he'll replicate that house from a photo. I'm guessing the photo probably taken before the dent happened. So are these scenes taking place like fucking way into the future? And it's like, why would they not know though? Why would they not know that they're way in the future? But that's surely the only... I say surely the only answer, like there aren't a bunch of fucking twists that you wouldn't see coming in this game. There's probably another answer that I just don't see, but... And they probably are pushing you towards that way of thinking because it's not the correct way. But... I don't know. It does seem possible or something along those lines, like, because those two things are irreconcilable. The house used to be like this. The house is now like this. Like they do not work together. So something has to have changed. It has to not be the same house, despite seeming to be. Very curious. Very curious. Okay. Mystery files. Let's have a look. What have we got? Fuck all? Have we got fuck all? Yes, we have. Okay. So his unlock conditions for the next section was just to clear wave 5. Okay. Feel like everyone would have done that by this point. Should we jump back in?
Yes.
Let's jump back in. May 1985, clear skies again, okay. And monitoring the Sentinel again, okay.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
Wait. That's the exact same line. Are we doing a loop thing?
I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me.
Okay, we're not doing the same thing. It just starts the same way.
Nothing's changed today either. I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though, I can't seem to reactivate it. I've tried countless times, too. I hope I didn't break it. If there's a mechanical issue, I'd love to take a look at it.
I'm sure you would.
But security around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close.
Yes, well, you don't think they just let anyone in?
I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Okay, let's fucking hop along. Although you'd imagine security there would still be tight also. 4 o'clock, heading to the factory. The former factory site, okay.
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be.
Welp. Can't say there's much of one left.
Natsuno-san. Despite I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book.
This is new.
August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months.
Yeah, well, not much they could do apart from fucking surrender at that point.
Before the... What? Arma... Kaijuu.
Get rid of all that green! Hello? Fucking Chihiro.
Chihiro? Is it really you?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Wait, what?
Who are you?
How are you?
I'm that child's older brother.
How?
Is there something you need from her?
No. She just... looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
What? What?
Chihiro. If she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you.
She is most certainly alive somewhere in this world. You've got baby Chihiro who's just walked away from you. You've got schoolgirl Chihiro who's just doing living her life, learning lessons. You've got nurse Chihiro who's fucking taking care of all the time travelers. And then you've got the fucking suited and booted Chihiro who's time traveling all over the joint. Right, are we following or... No, not following. Back this way.
In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san.
Sounds like a
She
plan.
must know something.
But Renya Goto, sunset visiting my alma mater. I don't know what that means. Mater is mother. Alma, something to do with school. Alma mater. I'm sure it's something to do with school. I guess, is it like your guide or something? School guide, maybe?
Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended. If she's...
Huh. It said that was new, but I'd already listened to it. Go, go, gadget, go.
It's still here. It's been renovated. But I do recognize this building. If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in.
Plenty. Look at those double doors right there.
There's no one here. Do they not use this building?
Correct.
This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up. It really has been 40 years.
It really has. This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san. And where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental. Is that something you can be sentimental over? Isn't sentimental usually applied to, like, objects rather than memories? Maybe not. I guess you can feel sentimental. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it works. Natsuno? Oh, Fluffy, hello. Oh, Megumi, hello.
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san, thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs. Quite luxurious. I was very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it.
What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
Natsuno.
I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room.
As always.
The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah. So for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Hamburger meat, yeah. It's Jiro's favorite.
Hamburger.
So try not to come home too late.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I never had anything so delicious.
I was wondering why it said hamburger. It's just he
This is no
misheard.
time to be distracted by food.
It was just that's what he thinks that she said. Hamburger. That's funny.
Natsuno-san's over there.
Oh, Natsuno.
Everyone's staring at me. I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Maybe take
Hey,
the bandages off for a start. That must draw a fair bit of attention.
You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
You tell him.
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go.
Zoomies.
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said I'd wait. So, whenever you exercise, you all change into outfits that show your legs? That's fascinating.
Anyway, you kinda showed up at school out of nowhere. Everything okay?
Is that the first time we've seen her in regular school uniform? I feel like every other time she's been in the gym stuff.
Everything okay?
Natsuno-san. I met you before. Back in 1945. And now, here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this. About how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this? Look, I can't really talk about it here.
Okay, where can you?
There's gotta be a good place. Somewhere with no one around.
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building. We can go in there?
Yes, it was open.
Is that not just common
Alright.
knowledge that
Then we'll talk about it there.
that building's like
Let's go.
free reign? Seems like we've gone in there so many times.
I always thought this place would be locked up.
Guess not.
We should be good here.
Alright, give me the info. Spill
Miura-kun,
the beans.
can you keep a secret?
So well.
Of course.
Okay,
Just call me the fucking secret keeper god.
then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay? This is BJ. He's an alien from the future.
Oh, what was it? In the bathroom scene, Tommy called Android Tommy after she moved into the other body, I think, but whatever. The android called BJ something. Did she call BJ Miura? Or did she call him something else? Oh, that's gonna... I've forgotten. It wouldn't be in this one, would it? It would be in Natsuno's thing. It probably wouldn't even say, though. What? Cool, he's got quite a few. Just all of them, in fact, just start from the riverbed. Interesting. Huh. Feel free to remind me in the comments. What did that one android call BJ? Was it Miura or was it someone else?
BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here. And I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell? That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them, too.
How does she know about the Sentinel? And did she say it was made by aliens? It's a top secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now. But I can't seem to reactivate it. This... BJ. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology.
Oh,
All they do
just
is make
you wait.
weapons, and BJ is no weapon.
But...
Keitaro. Miura.
If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
Sure.
So, you're an alien? Interesting.
Interesting.
Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from. Do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect.
Oh?
Your log proves otherwise.
My log?
Yeah, show us.
This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Professor, I have switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Miura-kun.
Huh.
What the heck?
We haven't seen an old version of her before.
Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the
Well,
shuttle.
not old, but grown up.
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two. I never approved of your relationship.
What?
Mom!
Mom?
There's my girl.
What?
You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore.
Of course I do.
I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms since we split up.
It's okay, Mom.
Oh, don't tell me
wanna
the
be with
father
you.
is Shu.
I know. Me too, Nan-chan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
We'll be waiting for you at Landing Zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
The destruction is spreading. It's only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
What the heck was all that?
Oh my god. Okay, so I was wondering if they were like different versions of themselves or something, but that seemed to imply that that is the actual same version of us, but it's like they're older, so how can that have been where we came from if we are now younger than we were then? Because that makes it seem like that should be further down our personal timeline, but if BJ's saying that's where we come from, that's our point of origin, then how have we regressed to a younger body? Confusion. And then Yuki Takamiya is Natsuno Minami's mum in the future in 2188, but then how do they not know that here? Well, I guess I don't know, if young Yuki went to school with Natsuno and grows up and gets with whoever, I would hazard a guess it might be Shu that she gets with, because obviously he's completely smitten with her at the moment and keeps like going after her, so maybe she eventually just is like, fuck it. So maybe her mum and dad are Shu and Yuki? Huh. That's just a theory though, the Shu part obviously. But then, and then I guess they'd have a kid and time travel shenanigans, and the kid is Natsuno and would end up going to school with her own younger mother? I don't know. Oh, it's so confusing, but so good to theorize about. And what's going on? There's destruction in 2188. The front line's advancing. Is that the same Deimos? Is that something else? Oh, it's probably the same Deimos. I don't know. Oh, God, I love it.
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
Then play the whole fucking thing.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense. How's this even possible? Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
And we had a relationship, apparently. Ha! Mystery files. Let's have a look. Oh shit. There is a bunch there. The 2188 Natsuno Minami is Professor Yuki Takamiya's daughter, as well as Kaitaro Miura's girlfriend. Yes. After shifting to 85, Miura ends up staying at the Karabe residence thanks to Minami's referral. That same day, Megumi, who happens to be staying there, cooks up some meat he knows only as Hemburger, which had him in awe from his first delicious bite. In the 2188 world, Kaitaro Miura is an engineer and Natsuno Minami's boyfriend. He's also an acquaintance of Professor Yuki Takamiya, Minami's mother. As a history buff, he's particularly fascinated by the Pacific War that occurred 200 years ago. Okay, the way it says in the 2188 world, it doesn't say in the future, because like this is saying after shifting to 85. This is implying that this is all in the same world. But then in this one, in the 2188 world, that implies that that is not the 2188 in the future of current timeline. That is implying it is a separate world, which obviously we've also heard about this other world from A. Sekigahara coming from another world. We've also heard about from Fluffy coming from another world. So, new theory. is that the 2188 world is the origin point, and then they create a separate world to simulate battling the Kaijus, perhaps, and see what they would need to do to win. But then why would... No, because then why would all this, like, random time travel shenanigans be happening? I don't know. Oh my goodness, I really, really fucking love this story, man. Professor Yuki Takamiya in the 2188 world is Minami's mother. She uses her maiden name, Takamiya, as she's already divorced her husband. She feels bad that her daughter had to go through the divorce. Ayame Park is located at the top of a small hill. It used to be called Ayame Pass back when the munitions factory was still there. Alright. Oh man. That was a lot. Love it. All about it. Good shit. Okay, we will leave off there for now. I cannot fucking wait to get back into it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Thanks for watching. See you then.